Hi everyone! Today, we're going to explore one of the most important tenses in English, the past simple. We use it to talk about things that already happened, whether it's yesterday, last year, or even centuries ago. Imagine saying, I visited Japan last summer, or she studied hard for the test. These are all past simple sentences. We'll also learn how to talk about past habits using used to. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to describe past events and compare how life has changed. Let's get started. Let's start with regular verbs. To form the past simple, we usually add ed to the verb. For example, play, played, watch, watched, study, studied. But be careful, spelling changes happen. If a verb ends in E, just add D like, liked. If a verb ends in a consonant plus Y, change the Y to I and add ed. Study, studied. Some verbs double the final consonant. Plan, planned. Examples. She watched TV last night. They visited Australia last year. See how simple it is? Regular verbs are the foundation. Not all verbs are so simple. Irregular verbs don't follow the ed rule. You have to memorize them. For example, go, went see, saw by, bought, eat, ate, example sentences. We went to the park yesterday. She ate pizza for lunch. There are many irregular verbs, so practice is key. Over time, you'll start using them naturally. How do we make questions and negatives in the past simple? We use did for questions. Did you watch TV yesterday? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. For negatives, he didn't go to school last Monday. Notice something important? After did or didn't, the verb goes back to its base form. You don't say, did you watch? You say, did you watch? Past simple sentences are often used with time expressions that show when something happened. Common ones include yesterday, last night, last week, last year, 2 days ago, 3 months ago, in 1992. For example, I went shopping yesterday. They traveled to Spain 2 years ago. These expressions make it clear we're talking about the past. Now let's talk about used to. We use this to talk about habits or states that were true in the past but are not true anymore. Example, people used to travel by bus, but now they drive cars. Or she used to eat a lot of sweets, but now she eats healthily. To make questions, did you used to play football? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. To make negatives, he didn't used to like vegetables. Notice the difference. Past simple is for single events, while used to is for repeated actions or situations in the past. Here are some mistakes to avoid. Don't say, did you used to? The correct form is, did you used to? Don't mix present and past. I used to go swimming is wrong. It should be, I used to go swimming. Don't forget the time expression in past simple. It helps the listener understand when the action happened. Let's wrap up with a quick challenge. Write 2 sentences, one using the past simple to describe something you did yesterday, and one using used to describe a past habit. For example, I visited my grandmother yesterday. I used to play video games every day after school. Remember, regular verbs take its ed. Irregular verbs must be memorized. Questions and negatives use did. And used to is for habits and situations in the past. Keep practicing, and you'll find talking about the past becomes second nature. Great job today.